Cashbusters Consulting would like to thank the Department of Financial Aid for allowing us to review your department. Upon reviewing your department, we found a few areas that could use some improvement, and we have plenty of ideas on how to do that. But first, please allow us to introduce ourselves.
Hi, my name is Ashton Johnson, and I'm the CEO of Cashbusters Consulting.
Hi, my name is Keshonda Knight, and I am the Chief Operating Officer for Cashbusters Consulting.
Hi, my name is Joseph McCowan, and I am the Chief Financial Officer for Cashbusters Consulting.
Hello, my name is Seth Long, and I am the Head of Human Resources for Cashbusters Consulting.
My name is Logan Morris, and I'm the Senior Advisor for Cashbusters Consulting.
I'm Jacob Mills. I'm the General Manager here at Cashbusters Consulting. I have my bachelor's degree in marketing, and I've been with the company for 4 years. And now to review the company's background, please allow me to introduce our company's Chief Executive Officer, Ashton Johnson.
Honesty, reliability, respect, diligence, trust, integrity. These characteristics are the basis of Cashbusters Consulting. We have dedicated this section to our company history, values, how we communicate internally and externally, and to show you our credibility. Hi, my name is Ashton Johnson, and I am the CEO of Cashbusters Consulting. Our company's mission is to ensure that our values and experience contribute to our customers' long-term success. We have established a collaborative relationship with major financial companies such as Lendmark, KPMG, and Quicken Loans by providing recommendations on improving their communications with shareholders. Cashbusters was founded with the purpose of enhancing the productivity of financial organizations to ensure they are reaching their full potential. Cashbusters Consulting Company was formed in the summer of 2015 on the basis of honesty, reliability, respect, and diligence. We believe that an honest relationship with our clients is best achieved through the actions of these qualities. Communication is the driving force of a successful working relationship. In order for our company to have successful relationships with clients, we believe that our internal communication must first be efficient. We believe that every employee should be heard equally and represented. To ensure this, we have multiple meetings a week. We also value external communications by reaching out to all of our clients weekly via email and telephone call. Our vision is to enhance the productivity of our team and become the top consulting firm. We believe that a company who represents strong cohesiveness amongst their employees will allocate their success to their customers through an effective, collaborative environment. We work around the important principles of trust and integrity, which separates us from our competitors. We aspire to create an honest and respectful relationship with clients that will last beyond our consulting services. Our background and expertise in working with the country's top financial organizations will aid your organization in enhancing your communication skills. Following the company background will be Logan Morris, a Senior Advisor at Cashbusters, with a summary of the Statement of Need.
The University of West Georgia's Financial Aid Department is one of the most important departments after the application process is complete and you're accepted to the University of West Georgia. This is because the Financial Aid Department distributes grants and scholarship funds that allow each and every student to be able to afford attending the college and obtaining a degree. The successful operation of this department is critical to any student's success from the beginning of their enrollment to the very end. The internal audience of the Financial Aid Department consists of the employees within the department, and these employees have titles such as the Director of Financial Aid, Associate Director of Financial Aid, Senior Financial Aid Advisor, Departmental Assistant, and Graduate Assistant. In addition, the external audience of the Financial Aid Department consists of students, parents, the UWG Noonan campus, and the National Association of Student Financial Aid Administrators, and also other financial aid departments such as the University of Georgia. Now that I have informed you on the importance of the Financial Aid Department to the University of West Georgia and the significant impact that they have on the ability of students to obtain a degree at the University of West Georgia, I will now inform you on the organizational needs of the department. First off, although the department operates at a high level of proficiency, there are a few areas that the department needs to improve on. These areas are the image of the department external communications with stakeholders such as students and parents, and marketing the department through involvement in the community. The external communications of the financial aid department are extremely inefficient. For example, they do not communicate with their stakeholders such as students and parents at times other than fee deadlines or FAFSA deadlines, and they are extremely inefficient on their social media platforms such as Twitter and Facebook. For example, their last Twitter post was in April of 2012, and their last Facebook post was in October of 2018, in which they only reminded students to complete their FAFSA for the following year. In addition, the UWG department does not market their services to other schools or students in the local area, unless it is by request. And they do events with the admissions department. However, they do not go out and market their services to high schools or any other places unless they request the department to do so. Finally, the UWG Carrollton campus does not communicate well with UWG Noonan campus. To summarize, I will now pass this on to the internal and external communications section with Keshonda Knight and Seth Long. Thank you.
Internal communication is one of the main strengths of the financial aid department. 3 types of communication are used by the department: email, text messages, and face-to-face interaction. Email is used for more formal messages and scheduling events. Text is less professional than email, but it is increasingly being used and normalized in the workplace. Face-to-face includes everyday interactions with coworkers, as well as the weekly meeting to discuss schedules and future events. The financial aid department is recommended to expand on their current policy on prompt email response and set appropriate standards for their text messaging. Our team of experts compared the financial aid department of University of West Georgia with departments from other universities, Georgia State University and Kennesaw State University. We conducted a survey on satisfaction of current internal communications for the 3 schools. University of West Georgia falls below Kennesaw State University, but has significant advantage over Georgia State University. All 3 schools use the same methods of communication, but the frequencies for each item differs. Georgia State has a strict business approach, while Kennesaw State encourages their workers to interact with each other. The data suggests that more face-to-face interaction leads to higher workplace satisfaction. With the interaction, workers can communicate effectively and understand emotion better than email and text message. Internal communication is one of the strengths of the financial aid department. One of the main weaknesses is the external communication. In the next section, Keshonda Knight, our Chief Operating Manager, will discuss the strengths and weaknesses of the external communication of the financial aid department.
What if you couldn't go to college when you wanted to because you didn't apply for financial aid in time? Not everybody has to get financial aid for school, but many students would be able to attend without it. Our company wants to help the financial aid department at the University of West Georgia communicate more effectively with its stakeholders, mainly parents and students. We have a great track record helping our clients communicate, especially using up-to-date technology. Currently, the UWG Financial Aid Department externally communicates using email. These are sent to student companies' email accounts. Not all students feel they are notified when it is time to take some action to get their financial aid on time. This chart shows some difference between generations, including their preferences for methods of communication. According to research, the generation that would include most students is Z and Y. prefer handheld communication devices. UWG has not kept up with current communication technology. Our company is able to offer UWG financial aid department several suggestions for improving their communication with their primary stakeholders, mainly students and parents. Now I would like to introduce Joseph McCowan with the recommendations.
Thank you, Keshonda. For the recommendations section of our proposal, we will be discussing what changes need to be made within the financial aid department at the University of West Georgia, why these changes are necessary, and how we recommend implementing our suggestions for your department. Here at Cash Busters Consulting, we believe in placing a high priority on effective communication strategies being a vital component of prosperity within your department. The three specific areas of recommendations we want to target is improving the department's image, increasing student involvement within your department, and developing effective external communication strategies for your department to practice with their stakeholders. To help improve your department's image, the two recommendations we suggest is to alter the frequency of communication with your stakeholders and to greatly strengthen the department's online social media presence. Currently, your department is communicating with stakeholders on a need-to basis, with peak times being during the summer and around fee payment deadlines. This routine is insufficient. Cash Busters Consulting recommends your department communicates with students at minimum once a week utilizing email and text messages. We believe that a more constant communication with your stakeholders will build a more positive image of the department in their eyes. Also, your department is completely absent on social media platforms, and that is why we suggest greatly strengthening the department's presence on social media. We recommend that the UWG Financial Aid Department becomes active on their main accounts for Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. To implement this change, we suggest a younger staff member who is in touch with these platforms to post on these accounts multiple times a week and to promptly respond to students' comments, questions, and concerns. To increase student involvement within the financial aid department at UWG, we recommend your department improves on highlighting the benefits that they have to offer, such as FAFSA help, providing aid, loans, grants, scholarships, and knowledge of important dates and deadlines. We believe that the students must be aware of these benefits to encourage them to get plugged in and reap the rewards. Also, we recommend that your department spreads awareness of the net price calculator. Many students are oblivious of this resource. If your department could embed links to the net price calculator in emails to the stakeholders, more students would be able to utilize your department. Lastly, we recommend to begin publicizing a monthly newsletter. If the monthly newsletter could act as a reliable and accessible resource for stakeholders to gain knowledge of calendars, events, and deadlines, we are confident that this recommendation will exponentially increase student involvement within your department. In order to ensure effective external communication strategies for your department, we suggest that your department host more frequent events or booths around campus and use these events to strongly push your influence on social media platforms. Hosting events at the UCC, TLC, or in the Grassy Triangle will provide a powerful medium for students to communicate with your department. Ultimately, we suggest that you staff these events with at least 2 members to strongly push the department's social media influence, which will begin the process of developing a permanent and efficient external communication pathway. Thank you for your time, and next up, we have Jacob Mills with our conclusion.
And now we will take the time to answer a few audience-driven questions.
Social media is the most powerful tool that your department has to connect with stakeholders and improve your department's image. Currently, your department's social media influence is non-existent and is therefore being underutilized. Developing a strong presence of your department's main accounts on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram would provide the necessary exchange for students to express concerns, leave comments, and ask questions. At Cash Busters Consulting, we are confident that if this suggestion is implemented, It would ensure a vast improvement in your department's current image.
Why should we trust your recommendations to improve our department or organization now and into the future? Well, we have a long track record of working with big name companies such as KPMG, Quicken Loans, and Lendmark in order to better enhance their organizational image with their stakeholders and their internal and external communications. And we have the ability to increase your organizational image and your communications with your stakeholders in order to help your department organize and operate more efficiently with their stakeholders. Thank you.
This question asks, how can your recommendation of a monthly newsletter help increase our student involvement for future growth? Well, this newsletter that will be sent to students and stakeholders will have calendars of all the important dates and deadlines approaching, as well as a list of events that are happening within the department. By providing students with this accessible information and giving them reminders each month, they are more likely to remember the deadlines as well as attend the events. Students do not pay the best attention, so when they see a date only once, they are less likely to remember it. This is why we believe that sending out a monthly newsletter with all of the need-to-know information will increase student involvement. They will have access to the information anytime they need it and will be reminded of new dates and events each month. Thank you.
Why would working with your consulting company be a smart choice or investment? Working with our company will be a smart choice because we have a lot of experience and have research options that have worked well for other clients. Our expertise in smart communication will help the stakeholders of the financial aid department be much more satisfied with your organization.
We will need the efforts from both our team and the financial aid department. With patience and a clear goal, we can accomplish the task set in front of us.
That's an excellent question. There are a few risks involved, one being that students may not take on to our social media platforms as we expect, but due to research and past experience with the subject, we do believe that all of our methods and instructional work should take off pretty quickly. In conclusion, Cashbusters Consulting has teamed up with the Department of Financial Aid to boost communication through efforts of social media and various activities. We appreciate the time and effort that you guys have lent to us, and we hope to see great results in your future. Thank you. As a token of our appreciation and as a reminder to you, we have left you with some Buster Bucks, compliments of Cashbusters Consulting. You'll find that our name and number is on the back of the buck, and feel free to reach out to us at any point in time when you need our assistance. Thank you and have a wonderful day.